This man can hit the ball,
Yeah,
but
just
no
not
idea
straight.
which direction it's going.
No
And that,
idea.
unfortunately
No
for that
idea.
tractor dealership, hey guys, and welcome to the second episode of Borrow a Dollar podcast. I'm your host, Evan, and joining me is my lifelong friend and co-host, Torin. Join in and listen as we discuss playing golf.
I would have loved to have had a video camera the first time I swung a golf club because I know it had to be hysterical. But I know for me, this was pre-Torn and Evan. This was when I was in elementary school. A friend of mine, his uncle gave him a golf club. I think it was I want to say it was either a pitching wedge or a sand wedge or something, but we didn't know what we were doing. And his dad gave us a couple of golf balls, and our goal was to hit it from one end of his yard to the other with no direction, no aim.
The yard shot,
Yeah.
that's where everybody starts. Can I hit it to the end of my yard?
Yes. And not have a clue what the club was for, that it was, in my mind, it was a driver. I want to just absolutely crush this ball. I want it to go farther than my buddy here. That was the goal.
Yeah.
Who can hit it the farthest? You were the first one to ever actually take me to a golf course, and I'm the loose cannon friend. So taking me was a huge leap of faith on your part. Most people, when they would think, you took Torin to a golf course? I mean, that guy, no etiquette whatsoever. I'm sure I probably parked the golf cart on the green if you'd have let me. I was
pretty close.
Was that guy.
Pretty close, yeah.
Absolutely.
I had to go through quite a bit of training. Luckily, I watched the PGA Tour and we had cable and satellite, and I learned the game of golf on TV. And I don't know what it is about me, but I wanted to make sure I was playing this game correctly. I did. Like I said, we kind of started playing golf separately, before we really met each other, and then I made that decision. I said, Torin, do you want to come to the play golf with me? You definitely surprised me. We had an amazing time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a blast. It was a blast. I'll never forget where it was. It was a little golf course in Clinton, and the very first hole ran right next to the highway. I mean, literally, right side of the fairway was the highway, and across the road was a tractor dealership. And I'll never forget standing up there, had no idea that was even in play for me. Very first ball, 98% sure I went through the windshield of a combine. Don't know it, wasn't too scared to go look, but the ball went directly over there. And I realized, hey, this is not as easy as whacking the ball in my yard. I'm trying to pinpoint it.
The bad thing about your golf game is most people cannot hit the ball when they first start. This man can hit the ball.
Yeah, just
no
not
idea
straight.
which direction it's going.
No
and that,
idea.
unfortunately
No
for
idea.
that tractor dealership, it was about 280 yards into a combine across the highway.
Yes.
But pick up that golf ball, and I don't know, we just kept, from that day on, it was always on our mind was, let's stop, let's hit some golf balls at maybe the driving range. I guess we had a couple driving ranges at the time, and
had that one
a better way
with the lights on.
Yeah, what a better way to end a day of doing whatever we were doing than go to the driving range and just hit as many golf balls as we could physically muster. It was the greatest feeling ever.
Or as many dollars as we had.
Probably the dollar. Yeah, the dollars probably ran shorter than our attention span for sure, because we would have stayed there as long as we could.
Oh yeah. The grip it and rip it mentality.
So what is it about this game of golf that has got us so wrapped up, even though we're not hardcore golfers, but why do we keep coming back to this game?
Well, I can summarize it for myself, and it's that one shot. You can play 18 holes, and for me, that's 300, 400 strokes. I mean, give or take. For me, that one awesome shot, whether it be a tee shot or a chip shot or a blind 40-foot putt that I didn't even have a clue it was going to go in, and it scared me that it went in.
So even
it's
a
that
putt.
One shot. Well, yeah. Anything you can do that is like, wow, that ball went where I wanted it to go. Now, whether it was because of my skill or luck or a tree or hit another golf ball or hit a person, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's that one time when it goes where it's supposed to go, and it's like, oh, yes, that feeling of of conquering the mountain, of climbing Mount Everest, as it were. Just that feeling for me is what it is. And then two, you golf with a buddy, and aside from talking during your backswing, which probably took me a while to correct, you talk, you conversate, you visit, you hang out. It's not this grueling, although we've played golf in 100+ degree temperatures that, you drink 5 gallons of water when you got done. But to me, it's the camaraderie of hanging out with a buddy, being able to talk about whatever. And, that's probably where a lot of this idea for a podcast came from, was the fact that we would go and spend 4 or 5 hours on a sunny day in who knows what kind of weather, temperature wise.
It doesn't matter
just,
to us.
Hanging out. No. We'll play in 40-degree weather with the wind and no sun, and we'll play in 100-degree weather with no shade and no clouds. I mean, it's about being out there, and that one shot. If I can hit one good shot this round, it keeps me coming back.
Well, absolutely. It's almost kind of like this podcast. It just keeps you coming back. All these great topics and things that have brought us together over the years, and I'm sure people out there listening may have had the same experience. But I agree, for golf was a game that just the more I played, even though it frustrated me, if I could play 1 or 2 good holes, that was enough. And then I needed to play 3 good holes and 4, and just kind of like you hitting the good shots. I was the same way, and I just wanted to challenge myself, but enjoy it at the same time. And playing together with friends, something that I'm always looking forward to. And who knows what's going to come up in a 3 or 4 hour round as far as conversations. And
absolutely.
We've never had an issue starting on hole 1, jabbing away, and not even finished by hole 18. We're still talking on the way home. It's a great game, and I couldn't recommend it more, even if you think it's the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen, because it is, and you do look ridiculous out there. And don't let this man come with you if you have issues meeting other golfers on the course who may take the game a little more serious than this man.
Hit it over there, and the guy was like, what ball are you using? And I was like, I have no idea what ball I was using. Wait a minute, now this is a pomegranate moment. On the 8th hole, that was when I hit it onto the 8th tee. Never hit the ball that far hard in my life, and hit it literally almost between his legs. I basically hit him in the forehead. That's what happened.